Hey everybody, it's your boy Nerdicane back here again with another review. It's like the third week of January, and comic Twitter is blowing up right now. Um, I generally try to. I really don't want to do videos on Twitter drama. Um, Not to the extent that like Nerkish or Diversity in Comics does, because it's just a constant run. I might do like a monthly recap of what the heck's going on, kind of an overview. But I don't know if I'm ready to get into that. But what I am going to get into is Star Wars Darth Vader number 10. Now, the rest of Marvel, and especially the editors, especially the Milkshake crew, should read this and take notes because this is a good comic. This is a buy. Like I've said a lot of time, I've been following this for a while. I do like this Darth Vader series. Um, the previous Darth Vader series was very good. This one is also very good. So as we picked up from 9, he's been ordered to track down Jocasta Nu. Here's credit where credit's due. The writers, the pencils, all very, very good. The editing in the story was very good too. But this is Jordan White. This is the guy who hired the Milkshake crew. So he's kind of the reason that the regular superhero Marvel is kind of a mess right now. He's partially to blame. There's a lot of blame to go around. One dude who can't take blame anymore is Axel Alonso because he has been replaced with C.B. Cebulski, and we are ready to usher in the C.B. Cebulski era of Marvel Comics. It cannot come fast enough. So this is Dying Light left off. He had tracked Jocasta Nu to the library, and she had pulled out this gun that uses a lightsaber as its power source, and it basically just overwhelmed him. And that's such a cool thing. If you look at this gun, it's very. I almost want to say Old Republic, but it actually looks older than the Old Republic. It's very ornate. It's very stylized, unlike weapons you see nowadays. Weapons you see in this era of Star Wars, and it's just massively powerful. I mean, Vader can't block it or deflect it. He has to get out of the way of it. And you ever play like a Call of Duty when you get a death machine, when you earn the perk a death machine, or a minigun or a grenade launcher, you kind of just go nuts with the thing, and that's what she did. She just kind of went a little bonkers with it, and she didn't really know how many shots she was going to get out of it. She was just like pressing the attack, and ran out of ammo. And not only did she run out of ammo, it melted the lightsaber. So I guess that's why the thing was in an archive and not really used. But she's a slick old Jedi, and she kind of self-destructs the thing and throws it at him. And they wind up in like a force pushing match until the thing self-destructs, which is awesome, and it blows a hole. These guys, the troopers, she's trying to escape, and the troopers kind of notice it, and they start firing on her because they think, oh my god, a Jedi's back. And she's done this to kind of buy herself time, because she knows that they'll see a lightsaber on her and just go nuts, and then they'll see a lightsaber on him and also start firing at him. So she's trying to catch him in his own reinforcements, so she can get away. And the commander notices it and kind of realizes he screwed up, and he knows he screwed up, and Vader sees he screws up and breaks his neck for not telling the troops what he looks like. So she's cornered, she's trapped, and she does the old I'm one with the Force is with me, and was jumping off of that cliff, but Vader catches her and brings her in. Now, the whole time that she's doing it, Jocasta Nu is just roasting him, just completely spitting fire at him, at Vader, calling him boy and calling him a child, and basically just calling him out on what he became, and say, oh, you got twisted, and Palpatine kind of got in your head. Just the whole time she is just like roasting him. And even with his own troops, when she's captured and she's on the ship, even with his own troops, she kind of steps on his toes one last time and tells these troops that you may hate the Jedi, but she actually just reveals him and says, you're working for a Jedi. He's Anakin Skywalker. That is awesome. So it's kind of like her last little thing that she's saying, okay, you need to... She's basically forcing him to kill her because she knows the truth. Some way or another, the truth is going to get out, and Anakin cannot have that, or Vader cannot have that. So he kills all the troops, and then has to kill her in sort of a Sith way, protecting his identity, protecting what he's doing. And what she was defending was a memory crystal with the names of Force-sensitive children who were born. And he knows that, and he kind of realizes, because of talking with her, what Palpatine intended to do with that. And in sort of a merciful way, as merciful as Darth Vader can be, he kills her then, and then destroys the crystal. And I don't know if he has the actual... Because he read it. He read it on his armor, on his mechanism. I don't know if he copied it, so you don't really... It doesn't really say if he copied it, if he knows it, and he's keeping that from him, or not. So it's interesting, and we'll see if it develops into anything else, or if they just leave it alone. And just like Jocasta Nu was telling him, is that the Force always finds a way. You can't kill the light. Some way or another, it will always do it. And here we have, I guess this guy was an archivist, and it shows him sealing the place up. And then at the end, I'm guessing that's Luke. That's a really old-looking Luke, if that's the case. Because this is... What era is this? This is pre-Death Star. This is just after Revenge of the Sith. So that can't be Luke. Can it? I don't know. If it's Luke, it's a really... it's not a really good likeness of Luke if it is Luke. So, but it's a good book. I enjoyed it. It's kind of the end of the Jocasta Nu arc, and we'll see what they get into next. I hope they don't do much with the Inquisitors. I find the Inquisitors really boring, and they just don't belong. So, here, if anybody's made it to this part of the video, there is the code for the free digital. You can have it. I do not. I don't do digital comics. I'm old school. I just like to always have something tangible in my hands. So, yeah, it's a good read. It was a good arc. It was a good story. And we'll see where it picks up in 11. Probably going to go over to the comic store here in a little while. See if there's anything new that I want to pick up. I think I'm going to try something. I'm going to find something that no one else is really doing reviews of. So I think that's what I'll probably do next. But yeah, once again, I'm Nerdicane. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. You can always hit me up on Twitter or on here. I love talking about Star Wars, and we'll pretty much always do it. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.